Hi, I'm Bernard Boone. I'm here to introduce Lifesum. This is a company out of our global seed fund, and they are the leading health and fitness app in Europe. It's a team that our partner Frank knew from the days when he sat on Spotify's board. It's a team of excellent and awesome entrepreneurs and former Spotify executives from Stockholm. So please welcome Lifesum.
안녕하세요. It's great to be here, and pretty clear that Bernard wasn't bullshitting us when they invested and they said SparkLabs was really big in Korea. This is awesome.
Hi, I'm Henrik. This is my partner in crime, Marcus, and we're the co-founders of Lifesum. About 2 years ago, SparkLabs Global and Bauer Media of Germany invested in our Series A round, and SparkLabs asked us to come here to Korea and tell all of you how we're doing. So, Marcus, how are we really doing?
Not too bad. This came in yesterday. Apple appointed us Best of 2015 in a bunch of countries worldwide. So 2016 is not looking that bad. And looking back during the year, we entered it with typical Swedish confidence and saying like, oh, US, we're not good enough for that yet. I hear you can have a bit of the same sort of mentality here. But then something happened, because we've got a lot of growth during the last year, and it started with this that changed our minds on going all in.
Next up, HealthKit. Developers really embraced HealthKit. So when you're taking a run or cycling with Strava, all of the data about your workout, activity data goes into your health profile in HealthKit. With apps like Lifesum, they're able to combine activity information with information about your eating habits to make custom diet recommendations.
Craig Federighi at Apple. If the world's most valuable company highlights you at your keynote, I think that's a good hint that you actually don't suck. And if that's not enough, they chose us to be one of the 40 apps globally to be launch partner for the Apple Watch. And we were highlighted as best in class in design at the Worldwide Developers Conference.
And with Google, we were launch partners for Google Fit and for Google Now.
And being here, this makes me extra happy. We were launch partners for the Samsung Gear S2, and in November we were the most downloaded watch app, all categories, all countries in the world. Go Samsung.
So, it's been a fantastic year for us. But Marcus, what are we really doing?
Isn't it clear we're saving the world? But anyway, what we are doing, we help you track what you eat, what you drink, and how you exercise. And then we give you feedback so you can learn from your lifestyle, improve it, and in the end become happier and healthier.
So health is central to our happiness. You can't be happy if you're in chronic pain or can't breathe. And from a macro perspective, in the US alone, healthcare is 17.5% of GDP. That's $3 trillion.
What is a trillion?
A trillion? That's 1,000 unicorns.
That's good in startup language so everyone understands.
Yes. And we've never been smarter, but still, lifestyle-related diseases like diabetes is hitting the world like the modern-day plague.
Pretty gloomy, But with the technology development that's happening right now, like Samsung, Apple, Google, we get sensors that sort of catch how we feel, and we can make smarter, and if someone only packaged them in a way that they make sense, we can empower everyone to live better lives. And if you look at society right now and in culture, people care more than ever about their health. If you look at my Facebook feed, it's full of people running marathons, sometimes before going to work, growing organic carrots on their balcony. So it's pretty clear that taking responsibility of your health has become the modern day Rolex watch. Good health is high status.
So we want to make people all over the world healthier and happier by helping them establish a better lifestyle using everyday technology.
So to sort of simplify that even more, David Beckham.
What does that mean?
Isn't it clear? David Beckham, if David Beckham goes to the doctor, he can say to the doctor, I want to feel 10% better. And then they look at David Beckham's data and they see like, yeah, we think we can optimize and tweak you even 15% better. If I am not a billionaire or a world famous athlete, if I go to my doctor and say, I want to feel 10% better, he says, get out of here. You're not sick. And we want to be able to democratize the wish of wanting to feel 10% better, then enable people to execute on it with the help of everyday technology.
So traditionally, products in this industry have been about collecting data, building archives of your life. How fun is that really? Quantified self. No one uses products like ours to look at graphs, however nice. They use the product to change behavior so they can live a better life than they currently are and live that life tomorrow.
Yeah, quantified self, boring. I think the next step in our ambition is optimized self. How can we not sort of go from telling people what they just did, which people usually know that what they just did, to moving towards what should I do next?
So, some hard facts. We have 12 million members, 81% are women. We're available in 12 languages. We have fantastic ratings in the app stores. And in Stockholm, Sweden, we have a team of 41 people.
And with that team, which is pretty unusual, we have a 50-50 gender split. And another unusual thing also.
And revenues. We have 10 million in revenues from a freemium subscription model.
Revenue is trendy now. Revenue is the new black. Switch.
We started out in Sweden. We've grown globally. But if you look at this map, you can see we're not very good in Asia. Clearly. Very clearly. So if you have any good ideas or a bunch of traffic you want to have monetized, please come and talk to us afterwards. So Marcus, what's really new in health apps?
I think this is new in health apps. This is something we're releasing right now. We call it life rating. We've been looking at, speaking to nutritionists, doctors, people, and trying to figure out how do we get them to live better. Looking at products that have traditionally been around, it's been a lot counting calories, but the same amount of calories, depending on what they come from, can lead to very different health effects. So our ambition from now on is how do we smarten up the way people eat? And with that, we invented life rating, where we have our data scientists and nutritionists have worked out ways to categorize food depending on what diet you're on and on the basis of macronutrients, micronutrients, glycemic index, added sugar, added salt, and a bunch of other things, which allows us to get people informed of with food rating, for example. What are these ingredients like? Why is this good? Why is this bad? And with meal rating, we can tell them, how was the entire meal I ate? Maybe I ate great food, but then I screwed it all up by having high sugar soft drink afterwards. But I think the most interesting thing comes with day rating when we put everything together. Because with day rating, we can actually tell you, was my day a A or a B or a C, for example? And by knowing that, we can tell you what level of life are you at. So we can gamify your health using a digital product. And if you're living a C life, for example, we can give you feedback and tell you, what should I do to level up to a B?
So Steve Jobs of Apple at the keynote, rest in peace. When we talked to SparkLabs, they said they really like Apple keynotes. So, with that in mind, I obviously know Tim Cook.
No.
But here's one more thing.
I think you can do the clap more clear. Yeah, nailed it. So, where's Mike Lee? He's outside. He promised to be here when I was going to insult him. No, anyway, MyFitnessPal, the giant of our industry, and great work and huge congrats to the exit that was done. But right now, from stage, we're going to reveal something very, very secret. So good that Mike's not here, because then... And you won't tell them anything about this either. So, introducing MoveSum. As of now, we're launching a new app, which is going to help you walk off your favorite foods. And we looked at the health category in the mobile space, and then we thought about people. And we looked at movement and seeing what was out there. All movement apps have evolved into like wanting you to move really, really fast. And knowing from how the world works and how people work and what they need, people don't actually really need to move really fast, but they need to move more. So we created a fun, engaging app with beautiful design that is there to drive better behavior. So starting January, when this is released, we aim to, revolutionize the not-so-glorious pedometer.
So, I need you to do two things. One, download Lifesum right now. Two, download MoveSum when it's available in January.
Kamsahamnida.